All right, everybody. Welcome to part 4 of the Christmas special, which is my PBS Kids DVD collection. Part 1, we looked at DVDs with the dash ident from 1999. Part 2, we looked at DVDs with the dot ident from 1999. And part 3, we looked at DVDs with the dash transformation ident from 2000. Now for part 4, I'm going to be showing you off the DVDs that I have with the PBS Kids dot transformation ident from 2000, where Dot the girl transforms into a tiger, and then an octopus, and then an astronaut on it. So, without further ado, let's begin part 4. The first DVD that I have with the PBS Kids dot transformation ident on it is a 2003 DVD release of Arthur Cracks the Case, which includes 3 great adventures, and they are DW's Snow Mystery from Season 1, Arthur's Mystery Envelope from Season 2, and Finders Keepers from Season 2. And also, as with Part 3, which all of the titles with the dash transformation ident were Arthur DVD releases, this applies with Part 4 as well, which all the DVDs I have, the dot transformation ident, are also Arthur releases. Running time's 40 minutes. Here's the disc for Arthur Cracks the Case. This has the PBS Kids dot transformation ident appear after the Arthur funding credits from Season 7 through 8 in the Concord Grape Jelly purple checkerboard background, used for Seasons 1 through 4 reruns, with Juicy Juice being the first sponsor, then Post Alphabets, then Chuck E. Cheese's being the last sponsor. This next DVD that I have with the PBS Kids dot transformation ident on it is a 2004 DVD release of Arthur Gets Along from Our Time Family Entertainment. This contains 3 episodes from Season 7, which are DW's Time Trouble, To Tipple the Truth, and Waiting to Go. 45 minutes. Here's the disc for Arthur Gets Along. This has the PBS Kids dot transformation ident appear after the Arthur funding for credits from Season 7 with the Velveeta cheesy yellow pizza triangle background, which also applies with TV airings of the Arthur episodes Castaway and The Great Sock Mystery. I have seen the green background. I have seen the Arthur funding credits from Season 7 used the grassy green checkered grid background on a PBS Kids program break from 2003 from Rocky Mountain PBS, which used the PBS Kids fishbowl ident from 2002 appear after that version of the Season 7 funding. And I think the PBS Kids snow globe ident might have also appeared on Season 7 as well. Yeah, the PBS Kids snow globe ident appeared in at least one Season 7 episode of Arthur, which I believe also followed the Concord Grape Jelly purple checkerboard background in addition to the dash transformation variant. And the sponsors in order go like this. It has Juicy Juice be first, then Post Alphabets, then Chuck E. Cheese's being the last sponsor. This next DVD that I have with the PBS Kids dot transformation ident on it is the 2003 DVD release of Arthur Gets Spooked. Which contains free great adventures, which are the Scare Your Pants Off Club from Season 1, Friday the 13th from Season 6, which is the original Justin Bradley version, and The Boy Who Cried Comet, which is also the original Justin Bradley version, and it's from Season 6. 40 minutes is the running time on this DVD. And here is the disc for Arthur Gets Spooked. This has the PBS Kids dot transformation ident appear after the Arthur funding credits from Season 6 with the Velveeta Cheesy Yellow Pizza Triangle background. And this has Post Alphabets being the first sponsor, then Chuck E. Cheese's, then Juicy Juice being the last sponsor. Here we go. Had to fix up this guide real quick. And I'll just show you the guide that I fixed up. There we go. Next up, the next DVD that I have with the PBS Kids dot transformation ident from 2000 on it is this one. Alright, so this next DVD that I have with the PBS Kids dot transformation ident on it is the 2005 DVD release of Arthur Goes Crosswire, which includes free great adventures, and they are Arthur Goes Crosswire and Buster's Growing Grudge, which are both from Season 3, and Poor Muffy from Season 1. And it's 40 minutes. Here's the disc for Arthur Goes Crosswire, and this has the PBS Kids dot transformation ident appear after the Arthur funding credits from Season 6 with the Velveeta Cheesy Yellow Pizza Triangle background as well. But this has Chuck E. Cheese's being the first sponsor, and then Rhodes 60-second Cinnamon Rolls being the last sponsor. This next DVD that I have with the PBS Kids dot transformation ident on it is a 2004 DVD release of Arthur's Eyes, which contains free great adventures, and they are Arthur's Eyes and Francine's Bad Hair Day, which are both from Season 1, and Draw from Season 2. 40 minutes. And here's the disc for Arthur's Eyes. And this has the PBS Kids dot transformation ident appear after the Arthur funding credits from Season 7 through 8 in the Concord Grape Jelly Checker. In the Concord Grape. This has the PBS Kids dot transformation ident appear after the Arthur funding credits from Season 7 through 8 in the Concord Grape Jelly Purple Checkerboard background, used on Seasons 1 through 4 reruns, with Juicy Juice being the first sponsor, Post Alphabets being the next sponsor, and Chuck E. Cheese's being the last sponsor. This next Arthur DVD that I have, with the PBS Kids dot transformation ident is this DVD. So this next DVD with the PBS Kids dot transformation ident that I have is the 2003 DVD release of Arthur's Family Fun, which includes free great adventures, and they include Arthur and Los Vecinos, the neighbors, from season 6, and it's the original Justin Bradley version. Sue Ellen's Little Sister from season 2, and Arthur's Family Feud from season 5. And it's 40 minutes long. Here's the disc for Arthur's Family Fun. And this has the PBS Kids dot transformation ident appear after the Arthur funding credits from season 6 with the grassy green checkered grid background, with Lego being the first sponsor, even though Chuck E. Cheese's is incorrectly sponsored on the back cover, Juicy Juice being the next sponsor, and Post Alphabets being the last sponsor. This next DVD that I have with the PBS Kids dot transformation ident on it is a 2004 DVD release of Arthur's Pet Follies. No, I don't have any Sid the Science Kid DVDs, and I don't have any DVDs with the 2008 or 2013 or 2022 PBS Kids logos. I have PBS Kids DVDs that have the original 6 from 1999 to 2008, though. Arthur's Pet Follies contains free great adventures, and they are Francine and the Feline from season 3, Hide and Snake from season 4, and So Long Spanky from season 1. The running time's 40 minutes. And here's the disc for Arthur's Pet Follies. And this has the PBS Kids dot transformation ident appear after the Arthur funding credits from seasons 7 through 8 in the Concord Grape Jelly Purple Checkerboard background commonly used on seasons 1 through 4 reruns, with Juicy Juice being the first sponsor, Post Alphabets being the next sponsor, even though Teddy Grahams is ironically incorrectly sponsored on the back cover for some reason, and then Chuck E. Cheese's would be the last sponsor. Thanks, Movie and Game Lover 98, for saying Merry Christmas to me. And I wish you a Merry Christmas as well, Movie and Game Lover 98. Now, this next DVD that I have with the PBS Kids dot transformation ident on it, this next DVD that I have with the PBS Kids dot transformation ident on it is a 2003 DVD release of Arthur's Snow Day. Yeah, I know. I can't wait to do the stream on Friday either, Moving Game Over 98. This DVD of Arthur's Snow Day contains free great adventures. And they are The Rat Who Came to Dinner from season 4, The Long Dull Winter from season 3, and The Blizzard from season 4. Running times 40 minutes. And here's the disc for Arthur's Snow Day. This has the PBS Kids dot transformation and then appear after the Arthur funding credits from season 6 with the grassy green checkered grid background. With Lego being the first sponsor, even though Chuck E. Cheese's is incorrectly sponsored on the back cover, then Juicy Juice being the next one, and Post Alphabets being the last sponsor. So, this next DVD that I have with the PBS Kids dot transformation ident on it is a (2005) DVD release of Growing Up with Arthur, which is from Our Time Family Entertainment. And this contains Desperately Seeking Stanley and Tales from the Crib, which are both from season 8, and Jenna's Bedtime Blues from season 7. No, I don't have any Curious George DVDs, but I know Soundcheck has some of them. Here's the disc for Growing Up with Arthur, and this has the PBS Kids dot transformation ident appear after the Arthur funding credits from season 8 in the Velveeta Cheesy Yellow Pizza Triangle background, with Chuck E. Cheese's being the first sponsor and Rhodes 60-second cinnamon rolls being the last one. Now, this next DVD that I would show you with the PBS Kids dot transformation ident on it is a 2002. Sure. If you want. All right. This next DVD that I have with the PBS Kids dot transformation ident on it is a 2002 DVD release of Arthur, the Good Sport. Well, I just started collecting some DVDs with those PBS Kids idents, and I think that's why I got that super wide DVD, because I do have one DVD with the Snow Globe ident that I will show you in part 6. Now, this DVD of Arthur the Good Sport contains 3 great adventures, and they are The Good Sport from season 6, which is the original Justin Bradley version. Muffy's Soccer Shocker from season 6, which is also the original Justin Bradley version. And Francine Frensky Olympic Rider from season 2. Running time's 40 minutes. And here's the disc for Arthur the Good Sport. And this has the PBS Kids dot transformation ident appear after the Arthur funding credits from season 6 with the grassy green checkered grid background. And it has Lego being the first sponsor, then Juicy Juice, and then Post Alphabets being the last sponsor. And the next DVD that I have, no, wait a minute. That's not one that has a dot transformation ident. Wait a minute. I'm going to show you the one that I accidentally showed for part 5 because that one has the fishbowl ident. All right, here we go. Here's one that has the Here's the last one that has the PBS Kids dot transformation ident on it, and it is a 2005 DVD release of You Are Arthur, which contains 3 great adventures, and they include You Are Arthur, The Election, and The World Record, which are all from season 5. Here is the disc for You Are Arthur. This has the PBS Kids dot transformation ident appear after the Arthur funding credits from season 6 with the Velveeta cheesy yellow pizza triangle background, with Chuck E. Cheese's being the first sponsor and Road 60-second cinnamon rolls being the last one. I do have a lot of Arthur DVDs because Arthur is my number 1 favorite PBS Kids show. It's a pity that it ended earlier this year in 2022, back in February, after its 25th season. And you have the right to never get Super Y DVDs. If you do not like the show, I would not recommend you go out and get them if you don't have an interest to Super Y or don't like it. I don't have any DVDs with the PBS Kids Go idents on them either. And Movie and Game Over 98, if you don't like Super Y, I don't recommend getting out to get them. If you don't care for that show, you don't have to get those DVDs. Movie and Game Over 98, it's as simple as that. Because I know what you like and what you don't like. I even mentioned that you do not like Super Y when I showed you off those DVDs in part 1. Well, hope you enjoyed part 4. And now for part 5, we've almost completed the PBS Kids titles, so we have 3 more PBS Kids DVDs left to show. 2 of them would have the fishbowl ident, and 1 would have the snow globe ident. So for part 5, we are going to be looking at the 2 DVDs that I have with the PBS Kids fishbowl ident. So stick around for that.